Oh my God, Mwaniki is amazing. You know, this is my first time and he's like an icon. He held my hand and told me, follow me. And I followed, like, actually he guided me through the way because I was kind of like,
hold the work. Stand by. And action.
Coming up next is Mumbi Masharia. She is a spoken word artist, a writer, and a law school graduate.
Her poetry covers Africa power, female empowerment, and mental health.
And her poetry is the truth.
Welcome, Mumbi.
Let's go. We're set.
Action on Mumbi whenever you're ready.
So go ahead. Tell an African king his name is too tough. Tell an African queen her hair is too rough. Enough is enough. And if I have offended, bring me before whoever you think is greater and tell them my name is Mumbi. It means creator. There was so much power behind the poem itself, and I just hope I did it justice. It feels amazing. I feel...
Isn't she awesome?
I feel honestly honored and humbled that I'm part of this.
The poets were amazing. They took us there. I felt like emotionally they really helped us to be very introspective, and their words, their lyrics truly took our emotions to where they're supposed to be. So I really enjoyed all the performances, to be honest.
So my highlight, it's very interesting. There's a time Sitawa Namwali, when she started telling her stories, at that time everybody was so quiet, trying to figure out what she's saying. Everybody was so into their own system. And there's a time I just looked around and just realized everybody is concentrating.
See the fruit of my inquisitive mind. Instead, you stole my acclaim. I will do it myself. Speak up and be heard. I am African queen, queen of the world.
I love how this is being done as I'm putting my makeup on. That's what I'm nervous about, putting my makeup on. I have terrible stage fright in general, and it helps to have like familiar and unfamiliar faces listening to you, because with the familiar ones, you know how they're going to react.
With me is a published writer, author, indeed, and she is training to be an IP lawyer, just about to finish.
You are everything that you need to be in this moment. So give to others what you hath provided to yourself. Eternal warmth. I hope the message does come across, because I find that a lot of the times with like poetry, for example, like there's so many different interpretations of it, and like I hope that like the interpretation I was trying to put across does come across to the audience.
Wengi walikuja wakanipigia masimu, tukakutana na wengine wakaniambia kwa nini mnaenda kulisha maafisa wa polisi na ni maadui wetu.
Stories zenye zinapigwa ni stories zenye ni human. Unaona, kuna msee alikuwa anasema tumepoteza humanity yetu over time. So tukaa hii manze ina bring back your humanity na your love kwa wasee.
The most rewarding thing was seeing videos that we shot, because over the last 2 or 1 week we were shooting videos for all these celebrated people, and seeing people react to them positively was a huge joy for me, because we put in so much work and it's just rewarding.
It touched me so much just as we were researching for the stories and just watching them and seeing how these people were so selfless. Can't wait to see the kind of impact it's going to have on Kenyans.
It's heavy, that's the word. The message is heavy. While others tuko kwa nyumba, tumeambiwa social distancing, stay at home, make sure you're at home. We are at home, locked behind our doors, and yet we don't know what other people are going through so that they can help people. So I feel like it's so impactful, very powerful and strong.
It was really sad when I was told that we only had 45 minutes to work with as the final time and duration for the show, because there was so much content, there was so much that I would have loved to live in the show.
One of the stories that did not make it to Concert Nyumbani because of course time constraints is Rukia's story. Rukia is a health worker in Mukuru. There's this particular story she had where she's taking care of an old man who's been neglected by almost everyone in the society. He's disabled, so half of his body is not working. Because it did not come out on TV doesn't mean it wasn't a beautiful story. So everyone whose story did not come out there, feel appreciated. The show is still for you.
I planned it in my head how this song was going to be dedicated to this, but then there were these coincidences that came up on set that none of us could even plan. And it was so beautiful how some lyrics worked very well with some of the people we were appreciating.
We're set.
Action on Azziad, count 3 and start.
Niombe from Sauti Sol. Sauti Sol.
Just take it after the Niombe.
I work with the mood around. If the mood is negative, I'll be but I was her because the ambience. Is that a word? Oh my God, I've never used that word in my life. Ha! The ambience was amazing.
So ongeza Kiswahili, ongeza nini, usio na wasiwasi. Ongea comfortably. We're not looking for that perfect English host.
So.
Yeah. I will be right there. Don't worry, we'll do it again until it's proper.
All right.
Aye.
He sings the sound, sauti yake inaguza roho. And what is the heart? The heart is the soul. So guys, give it up for Ben Soul from Soul Generation.
Kule Karawa alisema Jona bibi yake sijui how long. Ile hadi ile siku tumdedicate. I'm not sure kupata his name exactly juu niliona badge yake mahali hapa. Jackson, huyu ni, this song is for Jackson Sang. Jackson K Sang ndio Officer Jackson Sang. Umeona iko nitaka kwake. Unaweza explain juu mimi familia yake. Utarudi home bro, sijali.
Action on Benso.
This song goes out to Officer Jackson Sang. Man, we salute you, sir.
I feel like kuna artist wengi hivyo Nairobi na wameselect Sudan na wase wenye wameselectiwa. I feel ni blessing kwangu na blessing kwa kila mse mwenye atawatch hiyo stuff, and I feel like it's going to be an eye opener to different people and wataanza kutokea wase wengi wanataka kufanya vitu mob.
No, I'll never forget you. I'll never pretend to.
And so, hapo.
And cut. Stand by.
Okay. You guys are in different. But they umeanza tu hey.
You was feeling it. That's exactly what I was talking about. The way
you see now that emotion you have on your face. You didn't enter with that. You entered with this.
And so that was, I mean, you can start.
Yeah, I'd love that. I'll take that.
Really?
Working with Eugene, he has a vision, let me say, and he sees the vision in his head. And if you don't see the vision the same way that he sees it, you might have a difficult time at first. But when you understand the vision that he has, falling in line into it becomes very easy. And it's a beautiful vision.
But he's a cool boss. I got that on camera. Have you seen a chef work? Like, they're always rude, they're fast, So for me today, Concert Nyumbani, he was a bit lenient to people because sometimes producing something and then for the first time and it's a new idea, it can be quite something, but he was a bit patient, he was lenient. Ali shout kidogo, but that was okay. That was okay.
We're good. Tuko sawa Enos. Tuko na kipindi mzuri hapo. Unaiona
Iko. When an artist is preparing for performance, you have an idea in your mind of how you want the people to receive that performance. Sometimes ukuagi sure, sometimes uko sure, but hii tukiipanga na hii time yenye tulikuwa tunataka at least juu hii kitu si permanent na siku yenye itaisha tuna hope wase watakuwa na nguvu ya ku move on forward, and that's what we hope our performance will give them, hope for another day.
Our speeding, guys.
And action whenever you're ready.
We want to leave you with hope and encouragement. And none of this would have been possible without the wonderful support of the Kenya Film Commission. Thank you very much, guys, for being able to make this show go across the whole country and encourage us as a nation.
Yani unaona venye umefeel, mimi nimefeel double.
Music is about inspiring people and making them understand they're not going through their problems by themselves. So yani, yeah, at the band, I'll see you.
What a show. I'm happy. I'm very happy.
Good, and he's never happy.
One thing. Well, sometimes when I see my dogs,
It's not over. No, it's not over.
it's in line with my original picture, but it has surpassed it by far. It's very difficult. I can't even think of a show right now off the top of my head that has two hosts who have a huge age gap. And these guys are it, and I think they did fantastic. The chemistry on screen was fantastic. Not just on screen, but off screen. They're friends now. I saw them, doing celebrity things.
No way. I'm the one who's excited to meet you.
So it was like they were complimenting each other, and this one trying to help this other one out. And also, as I had showing Mwaniki the new stuff. I'm not saying Mwaniki is old, but he's very old. But they're trying to merge their own styles, and it worked perfectly.
Of course, I must thank Kenya Film Commission because they're the ones who are paying for this. They're the ones who believe in all these filmmakers and who are willing to facilitate this. And I'm very, very happy with both our team, the team from the other companies. I think we didn't get any lunch breaks with the sound.
I have a great picture of you having fallen asleep, so I'll be sure to share that.
The whole experience today, it was really intense. A lot of work on my part. I literally stood the entire time.
It was a big opportunity for me because it's my first time to be on a big professional production.
It was all teamwork, and it's so beautiful to see people just come together and work towards one goal.
There were so many people behind the scenes, and that ties in very well with the Commission's mandate. Because again, when you look at the numbers, it's very easy for me to be able to communicate that through Concert Nyumbani, I was able to employ X number of people.
Yes.
Hey, Salama, hey, how are you?
Very well. And of course, the Ministry of ICT and the CS Chomsheru came in as well, and they also recorded a message for the show. And just overall, none of this would have been possible without Kenya Film Commission and their CEO, Timothy Owase. So you have the documentary of the worker, followed by a musician dedicating a song specifically by name to that person who's doing great for their community.
Not only are we just giving information to the public, but we are also showing that behind the camera there are many jobs that we are able to facilitate. And if we did this in a mega scale, we'll be able to create so many jobs around ourselves.
I miss them so much, so much.
This song goes out to Officer Jackson Sang. Man, we salute you, sir.
CS interview, take one. Really, the president and the ministry are very keen to ensure that the creatives sector continues to grow. And the idea is, there's not only the jobs that are being created, but the stories that people need to hear and understand. You have Kenyans out there that are giving out and giving themselves, to just saving Kenyan lives, transforming Kenyan lives, and they are making some significant sacrifices. We have a great country and we've got great people. We're moving forward. There is hope.
As an editor, this project has impacted me in a lot of ways. It has shown me the human selves of people that I didn't know. The best part about editing this show was the final bit of it and the feedback that comes from people after they watch it.
Kutilia kipaumbele kwa Kiswahili kinaitwaje kwa Kizungu?
Emphasis.
Yes. So in the editing process, I think I put more emphasis on inspiring Kenyans and bringing out these stories a lot more than we did with the entertainment, because if we focus too much on the entertainment, then we would really have lost out on the inspiration bit.
We actually took the concert to each one's house by way of broadcast. And again, we were able to exhibit the possibilities of collaboration. 11 TV stations coming on board is something that has not happened in this country. This was the very first
The TV stations are there to make money, they are commercial entities. There's also a problem because once you air the same content as someone else, they're cannibalizing your numbers. It was also very humbling and encouraging to see all the TV heads agree on it.
You know, at the end of the day, our slogan is the home of untold stories. And Concert Nyumbani fit right into that because it was telling stories that were not told before. So I think we'll definitely be open to airing it again. Hoping this is not the last.
Eugene had several artists who were involved within the concert. His challenge was how was he going to be able to actually have the concert stream on all their platforms simultaneously. The question of whether to stream a production like Concert Nyumbani or not is no longer questioned, mostly after COVID, because the online content consumption has really risen high. The engagement across all the platforms generally was that people were having a good time, they loved the show.
I enjoyed the entire show. And I believe my sentiments resonate with many Kenyans who watch this show, including my own family.
Everybody that was involved in this, I think I just want to say a big thank you. And I hope that they're all proud of the work and the history we made here.
I wish to take this opportunity to thank all filmmakers for the role you played, because without you, then the concert would not have been a success.
Jua la saa saba limewaka sana, linavyonichoma ndivyo nakazana, juu siwezi lala, njaa nikitazama, ninaondoka nirudishe salama.